Hey guys, Cruces here, and I have some tips for the Paladin on leveling. So first, Paladin is mostly damage. He's melee class, obviously, and also he's a bit on the support side because he does when he boosts, he does he everything around him, all the players, all his allies get boost attack and I think it was healing, and that's really helpful. So I would say warrior and the paladin are basically on the same side of support. The knight is helpful too for just making people like stun them, and that really helps. Also with the Augmer you can armor break, but I don't believe it does stun, so that's the only problem with the Augmer, but it does, you can do extra damage with it. That's sort of like the Paladin, but you know, not like him. Basically it's like the Paladin is like Augmer plus a priest, and that's that. So if you want to level, then you might just want to start out at the beach, killing some low guys, and that will help a bit. And if you want to get gear, I would go in a little bit and try to find some gear, like a long sword. That's pretty good. Dang it. Didn't see what that was. I was thinking it was a long sword. Nothing there. I'll do some more tips on characters later, but for now I'm just gonna start off with the paladin because I haven't seen any tips for it. I've seen walkthroughs, but you know, that's that. Anyways, back onto the paladin. What else about the paladin? The paladin's not really much to talk about since it's a melee class. One thing is that it's not a bad class. I mean, it does a low range, but you know, it's a melee class. That's the only thing that is the downside, is that it's range, but it is helpful in all ways, especially to other people. I have been asking HP from pallies all the time, and I always get drops when they boost me. That was really cool. And yeah, so Paladin's a helpful class. There's no stopping that. But yeah, I think it's probably better than the Priest. The only problem with the Paladin is that it's a low range, and low range doesn't really matter. All that matters is the ability. If you get the Crystal Sword, then range isn't really a problem. But yeah, whoa. You might want to use boosts at certain points, and the better seal you get, the more faster the heals, and the better. So yeah, kind of want to get in there. When you have low HP, you could boost yourself. They do lots of damage. Okay, so what else? I'm just saying it's not a bad class because Mystic is kind of a bad class. I'm not saying I really like Mystic. Actually I really do. It's a really good class. But the only problem is the stasis. I mean, that really helps on from your allies, especially wine cellars. If you're rushing one and you're a mystic, wine cellars are gonna be pretty easy because the enemies do a lot of damage, but you can stasis them and then they do like nothing. They just stand there and you can just walk past them. But the only downside to that is when you run out of MP, so you better have some magic potions on you. So yeah, back onto the paladin. Paladin, you don't want to get too close. You kind of want to stay far back if you want to stay alive. If you want to stay alive to heal people. I mean, if there's only one healer and the one healer is you, you're gonna be a help to a lot of people, especially the people who like do a lot of damage and they have really low health, but they're accurate. And yeah, I'm not really accurate myself, but yeah. Oh, and I forgot to say that my huntress died. Sad. But I haven't gotten over that yet since of the items. I will probably tomorrow, but not for now. So, Paladin, you can usually do like anything as long as you use your boosts a lot, cause Priest use boosts a lot too. And that'll be really helpful as a Paladin to do that, especially with the upgrade to it, the bonus attack. That's really good. So yeah, and I'm already level 5. You don't level up that fast, but it's really good. Magic ring. I don't know what Pally is based on. I pretty much think it's based on, it's either MP or HP. I don't know, but it's based on one of those. I'm thinking MP because you have to boost a lot, mostly like a priest, and HP because yeah, if you want to get your damage in and stuff, but that doesn't really matter if you're relying on something. So I would mostly say MP. Oh, there's a lot of goblins. The room just closed. That's perfect. I think I'm gonna die. Not sure. Oh god. And if you find really big groups, while you're a pally, you're probably gonna kill them all in an instant because, remember your power up, extra damage, heal. That bonus right there, the ability, is really good for getting your damage in. I'm honest right there. It's really good because while you're getting hit, you're also getting healed. And you can destroy the enemies easier because the attack. I'd say it's an really big upgrade to the priests. Yeah, really big because yeah, you can get a lot of damage in on the pally if you're safe and you're accurate in your gaming. But I have died a lot. Dying happens as a melee class especially. Sometimes